What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the Grind Over Guilt podcast. I'm your host, Coach Vell, the voice of the recruiting process. I got a special guest on the podcast today, man. Somebody that I played against in high school. We ended up at the same college. Man, he a pro basketball player now. SWAC champion, 1,000-point club in 2 years. Not a lot of people can do that. You don't even know, but not a lot of people can do that. So I got my man's Gary Blackson on here, man. What's up?
What's up, bro? I'm happy to be on the podcast. You feel me, to speak to the kids and just keep your movement going.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. So, man, I'm gonna get right into it, man. We came in high school. We played against each other in basketball. I ain't gonna lie, you gave us buckets. I had a good game too, though. I had a good game, man. So, introduce yourself, man. Where you from? Tell them about yourself, man. Introduce yourself.
Well, what's up, everybody? Well, as bro said, I'm Gary Blackson. I'm from Baltimore. Went to 2 high schools. Went to Joppatown. Then I transferred to Patterson. Then I went to junior college. From Patterson, I went to junior college in Lufkin, Texas, called Angelina College for 2 years. Got my associate's degree, and then from there I went to Prairie View A&M, and that's when me and bro linked back up, and like he said, won SWAC championship. Did things there, accomplished things there that a lot of people can't say they accomplished. Went to the March Madness tournament. That wasn't done since I believe like '98. So definitely turned the basketball program around. I had a lot to do with that, and
For sure.
it's just for real.
Yeah. And man, I was there at PV when you came back through. Like you said, turned the basketball program around, man. I mean, SWAC player of the year, won the SWAC championship. So not too much more to say, man. My man's went crazy there. So I just want to ask, man, talk to us about Baltimore and growing up in Baltimore and playing basketball in Baltimore. What was that like?
Well, playing basketball in Baltimore, it was real tough and gritty, and Baltimore is a lot of guards. But as far as playing basketball in Baltimore, I really didn't even play basketball in Baltimore like that. I was a football player. Like a lot of people don't even know this about me. I played football. Like when I lived in the city, I played football. Like I played for Northwood Rams, which was Pop Warner. Like went to Florida. Like I was into football heavy, like legit, like football. Like I mean, like you play basketball with your friends outside and do
Right.
that. So I always had the love for the game. Like how it was growing up. Like we played football, baseball, basketball. Like we played everything. Like
every sport.
even if it wasn't signed up, like you was outside, you got like 15 people and y'all can like get a game going, or like, you know what I'm saying? So the love was always there. But once I moved to Edgewood, shout out Edgewood. Once I moved to Edgewood, that's when I really started playing basketball, because I don't know what it was. I just didn't like play for the Edgewood Steelers. I don't know what it was. Like I could have, continued playing football, but it was just like, I don't know. I just didn't, it's like I didn't grow up. Like I just didn't have that same feel. So, and that's when I just gravitated more to basketball. So that's how that went about. And my first ever basketball team was Chick Webb. I gotta shout him out. Chick Webb. That was where I started at. Coach Gerald, that was the start. That was the start of Gary Blackson picking up a basketball, Chick Webb. And then I got to shout out Dream Team, because Coach Perry and them, they really Coach Head, I got to shout all of them out, because they really showed me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I was getting in trouble and stuff like freshman year of high school, you know what I'm saying? But Coach Head and Coach Perry really like showed me that like basketball can really do something for you. Like basketball can really, you feel me, like further you in life, like through the game of basketball. So I gotta shout them out as well.
Right, for sure. And I grew up, like you said, I didn't play for Chick Webb, but when I was growing up through the AAU circuit, man, I played at Chick Webb and I played against Chick Webb. So, man, like you said, shout out to Chick Webb. I played for Baltimore Elite.
Sure.
I played for Mount
Royal.
Royal.
Elite.
Yeah.
Mount Royal, yeah. Legendary. These legendary teams.
Legendary. You feel me? That's right up there with Chick Webb and, Team Mello and teams like that. So legendary school, legendary AAU teams and programs in Baltimore. And then, like you said, Coach Head and Coach Gerald, man. I didn't play for them, but I played against them. You feel me? I played against them, and playing against them was some of the hardest games in my basketball career in high school. And you know, playing against y'all in Joppatown, Edgewood, and playing in Havre de Grace, man, it was battles, it was wars, and we didn't always come out on top. But I know them two coaches are some of the legendary coaches in our area, and just like you said, helping kids out, taking them out of the streets and putting them into basketball and showing them that basketball can do something for them, because any sport can do something for you. And if you use it the right way, it's a great tool to network, to get to the next level, and just give back. So shout out to those coaches, man.
For sure.
And talk to us a little bit about your high school career and how it was, you know, playing for Joppatown, playing for Patterson Mill. I said Patterson Mill, but Patterson, and your career. Talk to us a little bit about that.
A lot of kids, so this is actually gonna be good for them because, like I said, my freshman year of high school, I didn't even play basketball. I got sent to alternative ed, so I didn't even. You feel me? I'm already. You feel me? So like, if you deal with anybody who's already going down the wrong track, like you could turn it around. You know what I'm saying? Like my freshman year, like so that meant. So also, you know, you gotta have like what 2.0 or something like that. Just you know what I'm saying? Like that's bare minimum, but like you get sent to alternatives, like that's you starting down the path wrong already, and then that means no high school film, no JV, no varsity, like not even a chance to play sports. You feel me? So
right,
that's how I started, and then like I said, once I you feel me like got with Coach Hitt, because like I just felt like ain't really nobody care. You know what I'm saying? Like I moved to Edgewood, and it was just like you know what I'm saying, like you know just typical, and it's like they actually like made me want to like do better. So then it was like we in the gym all summer, you know what I'm saying? They just putting in my head like you gotta have good grades to be on the court, you know what I'm saying? So when my 10th grade year, I came back to Joppatown, and then I started off JV. But I was technically a freshman because of the alternative ed. Like my grades were like trash, bro. Like trash. Like I'm telling you, the worst grades. So that's when my 10th grade year, I started off JV. Shout out Jermaine, you feel me? We was the backcourt. We was dominating like youngins, you feel me? But like we would scrimmage the varsity and like we would be going at it with them, but like we young, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of like saw like, okay, like we getting a little swagger, like we young, you know what I'm saying? So that's how 10th went. And then 11th grade came, you know what I'm saying, went to varsity, but I was technically a 10th grader. So that's when I really took off, and I, you know what I'm saying, I really put my foot on the map. I wouldn't say as far as scoring, but just like, you know what I'm saying, like if you're not playing, you got to find a way to get on the, you feel me, the floor. So my 10th grade year, me getting on the floor was, you know what I'm saying, like rebound. That's why I always been good at rebounding. Like it was like rebounding and just shooting threes, like not not doing the most, like not getting out my role, just playing my role. Like no, like the coach, you know what I'm saying, gaining trust. Okay, I can trust him. Let me put him in. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't even starting. Like let me put him in. Like he don't. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like I was with the AAU team. Like they didn't really know me, so it was just like
doing all the little things right.
The little like you got to stand out. So you feel me? I'm just grabbing like doing. You know what I'm saying? Playing defense, shooting threes, like just being solid player, you feel me? And then that's when my 11th grade came. That's when I just took off. That's when like Moon and all them left, like Markel, like all them left. So that's when it was just me and Maney. So man, we took off, man. I'm talking about you know, like we had epic battles, like you said. We turned up, and Joppatown was never the powerhouse. Like it was always Edgewood, Aberdeen. Like it was never Joppatown, bro. We put on, bro, and then that's when my senior year, how the transfer came about. See, I really was a dumb ball. Like I had 3 schools that I was going to transfer, and the main reason with the transfer was about just putting myself in a position to, you know what I'm saying, to get to where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I love Joppatown, and Joppatown was cool, but it was just like they wasn't for the players. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what I'm saying? It was no like exposure, like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody needed an appeal, like you not getting an appeal. So it was, you know what I'm saying? It was just like like, why would I? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just didn't feel I didn't feel the love, bro.
Yeah, you got to put yourself in a better position.
I just didn't feel the love there, bro. And then that's when the 3 schools, what I narrowed it down to when I was going to transfer, it was Woodlawn. It was actually 4 schools. It was Woodlawn, Milford, Dunbar, or Patterson. Okay. And I chose to go to Patterson because my stepmom is actually is alumni at Patterson. So you know what I'm saying, I went that route. And my uncle, he coaches football up Dunbar. So you know what I'm saying? And then like everybody in my family went to Dunbar. So it was like I really didn't want to go that route. I wanted to, like, you know, take the villain route, and I just went to Patterson and just switched the whole, wanted to be different, switch the whole, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no shadow. I just wanted to be in my own lane. And then that's when I got to Patterson, you know, Kill Car, shout out to Kill, my bro. You feel me? It's just like, it was like a whole culture shock. Like, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be all 4 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, being pampered and treated like a student athlete, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, teachers, like, caring about you, like, seeing you in the hall, they not, you know what I'm saying, give you a yellow ticket, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like the little stuff, like, just to make you feel comfortable. Like, everybody, you know, and they got your back. They want you to do good. Like, the school, the principal, the like, oh, he's on the basketball team, I want him to do good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know that, but that's what I'm saying. I'm happy I'm on your show to just, you know what I'm saying, tell that, because a lot of people don't even, you feel me, know why I transferred, and like just the little stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I talk about that all the time because I transferred too. I transferred my junior year to Dean because Havity Grace, I didn't have no exposure. And like you said, man, I didn't feel like they cared about me, man. Like I talked about this in my book and in my other podcast episodes, is when I was in Grace and I was going through the recruiting process, I don't know what happened, but the Duke coaches, I had went on a visit to Duke. They had told me they was coming to the school, and they had came, and then like I never heard from them again. But they called my parents and told them that they were coming to offer me a full scholarship. But they, after coming to the school, you feel me, and they talking to my coach, that they didn't feel like I was a good fit for their school. You feel me? And like that was like my first shock of like, dang, these coaches is really on some, they don't care for me. It's all about them. You feel me?
Like,
high school's supposed to be about the kids and getting the kids to the next level at all costs. It don't matter if a coach comes and tells you that and asks like, how's the kid's character. You're not supposed to ever put them down. You might say it needs some work, but you're not supposed to say put them down or any type of way. You're supposed to help them get that scholarship. And that's why I had to transfer. I had to transfer to get some more exposure and get out of the light of those coaches, because I felt like they weren't going to push me to colleges and they didn't have my best interests at heart. So that's why I transferred from Havre Grace to Dean, and at the end of the day, it got me exposure and got me to where I needed to be. So it was a good decision. But other kids out there listening, I don't want you guys to think, oh, I just got to transfer. I got to transfer, because coaches look down on that too, though. A lot of college coaches look down on that. You feel me? If you transferring for the wrong reasons because you don't want to compete, or because somebody just came to your school and they better than you, or you feel me, those reasons coaches aren't going to like. But if your parents move and you have to transfer, or your school just doesn't have any exposure at all, and you want to set yourself up for a better future, then those are some good reasons to transfer. So I always talk to my athletes about that, man. So as you went through the high school experience, you went through the AAU circuit. What AAU team did you play with?
I played for Harford County Dream Team.
Oh yeah, you played with Coach Perry and Harford County Dream Team, man. Talk to us a little bit about your AAU process and how that was, and playing AAU ball for all the hoopers out there, because AAU was my favorite experience. I played with a lot of great athletes who some are in the NBA right now, some overseas like you. I played with Jalen Adams, who played for the Bucks. You feel me? I played with Kamal Stokes, he overseas. I played with Jamal Eggleston and a lot of people in the organization of Baltimore Elite and Mount Royal went to the league and played in the league. So AAU for me was traveling and fun, and competing against them athletes was crazy. And I even miss that more than football now that I'm not playing no more. So Talk to the athletes about AAU basketball and your experience.
What I'm gonna say to the athletes about AAU basketball is definitely take advantage of it, because nowadays, you feel me? A lot of people not gonna give you this game. Nowadays, high school don't even matter. It's all about the AAU circuits as far as basketball. Mm-hmm. Football, yes, the high school games matters most. You gotta get your film, gotta get your stats. But in AAU circuit, man, you can go there literally. Like if you on like a EYBL or like Adidas circuit or UA association, if you on one of those three circuits and you go there, I mean, it's like 100 camera people, 100 photographers. Like if you go there and catch one body, I mean, that could be your only points of the game. You dunk somebody so hard, it's going to be on every social media. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to go viral. You're going to be a 5-star recruit. Like, mind you, you ain't did nothing. Like, they ain't seen the whole game. You just dunked on one person. You can become a 5-star recruit, go viral, 100,000 followers. I'm talking like, that's just how crazy social media is nowadays. But my AAU experience, it was definitely I mean, it's like, I never had nobody ahead of me, like, into like, you know what I'm saying, that made it professionally or made it to like a D1 or, you know what I'm saying? So I never had, like, you know how we know this stuff. So like, if we have children, we can tell them like, this is the way, this which, you know what I'm saying? We know the steps and who to network with, but I never had that, you know what I'm saying? And then I also started off playing football. So I wasn't, like I said, I played Chick Webb, but that was when I was young, like a kid. So I never, you know what I'm saying? My networks was as far as, you know, everything was with football. So that's when I started playing AU. Like, you know, I was in the like Be More leads and like, you know, all the like AAU tryouts and all that. But it was like when I'm walking in there, the coaches already knowing all the players, you know what I'm saying? Most of the, like, they knowing eight guys, 10 guys, like, by name. They, you know what I'm saying? They call them nicknames and all that. So it's like, why is this a tryout when they really going to pick you know what I'm saying? They already got their team, you know what I'm saying? So it was like you know what I'm saying? I could come here and kill these guys, and it's like, I'm still ain't going to get picked because they already got their 11. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their 11th man could be the coach's son, and he just about to get all the gear and travel. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. It's politics. So, like I said, I played with Harford County Dream Team. You know what I'm saying? Proud of it. Like, you feel me? And it was like you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, if you came to work, you came to ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no cut cards. There wasn't no favorites. Like I said, I didn't grow up with Coach Perry and Coach Head and them. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I would start, like, it wasn't no favorites. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting over like Aunt Mo, and you know what I'm saying? I'm starting over like DG, like, you know what I'm saying? Hooper's, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really like playing like substantial minutes, like, you know what I'm saying? But I deserved it. So it wasn't no
that's
favorites.
Crazy. That's crazy.
It wasn't no.
That's crazy.
Like, these are
that,
buckets.
Bro,
these are bucket getters. Like,
nah, cause it's crazy you say that, because when I went to Be More, you feel me? I'm from Harford County. Like you said, I never grew up around none of them people in Baltimore or the Hoopers in Baltimore that I play with. But when I went there, I will say shout out to Mount Royal and shout out to Baltimore Elite, because they didn't play no favorites. They didn't play cut cards, you feel me? Or they didn't play any politics, man. I got a fair shot, and I went in there, I balled out, and I didn't start one tournament. And after that one tournament, every tournament after that, I started from 12U up to like what I stopped playing at 16U. So, man, shout out to Baltimore Elite, because they didn't play any favorites, man. They didn't well, at least my coach didn't play any favorites. They helped me get better, and they put us on a stage to really get college scholarships. So shout out to them, man.
Definitely.
But yeah, man. So you played AAU. You played with Harford County Dream Team, and shout out to Coach Perry and everybody who started that. My brother-in-law is a coach for them, or he was a coach for them as well. So shout out to them. They giving athletes a chance. Man, during your recruiting process, man, talk to us about your recruiting process. How did you get recruited to your first college, or just give athletes that information? What happened during your recruiting process?
So now we in my senior year at Patterson, and you know, we made it to Comcast. All the way to Comcast. You know, was regional champions, and you know, had a great year there. You know, And then the recruitment process, it was. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know if I would have ever even took off if I never would have transferred to Patterson. Like, people don't even know my story. Like, this crazy that me and you are really chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? We brothers. Like, this crazy that we really, like, I'm really getting this off my chest, bro. Like, a lot of people don't even know, like, bro, cause like I said, my 9th grade year, I got sent to alternative ed, so I had bad grades. You know what I'm saying? So,
like, and this is for all the athletes in your situation, cause like you said, a lot of them are out there that's in your situation that start off on the wrong foot, that got bad grades, that start off in trouble. So yeah, talk to them about your, and look, you did the same thing, and now you playing pro, bro. You don't even like, they don't even know. So tell them about your recruiting process, man.
So like I said, man, so transferring to Patterson, like, I don't know if I would have got the same opportunity at Joppatown, but Coach Harry Martin and, you feel me, Coach Baseline, you know what I'm saying? They, like I said, they're a well-known school, you know, and it's like a pipeline, you know. Kill Carr went there, like, we won championships, like so many championships. It's a pipeline. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you do got bad grades, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, if your coach got connections, it's junior colleges. Like, so what they did is, my grades was bad, so they like, okay, we're not gonna send you to a D3 or a D2 because we feel like you're a D1 player. So we're gonna send you the JUCO route, but you gotta trust me. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard. That's hard for a coach to, you feel me, come to a player and tell them like, hey, I need you to go JUCO. You know what I'm saying? You, like, I'm thinking D1 even with the grades. Like, well, I just killed. Like, I just averaged 20, 10, and 5. Like, got to Comcast. I'm killing in front of Mark Turgeon. Like, University of Maryland in here. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, get it under the table. Whatever you gotta do, D1. He like, nah, you gotta go JUCO. That ain't how it works. You gotta go JUCO. So
that ain't how it works. A lot of my athletes out there, that ain't how it works. Because a lot of them think that's how it works. They think, oh, I got bad grades, I can't play, or I got bad grades, I'm in trouble, but I'm still a baller on the field. You feel me? Or on the court, or you feel me? Whatever sport you playing, and they think that when the time comes, they just gonna get recruited, and that's not how it works. Because you still got to get into college. You still gotta, you feel me, you got to accept that scholarship. There's terms and conditions that come with that scholarship.
For sure.
So, you feel me? So, and I tell all my people, because I went like, we had the same story. You feel me? It's crazy because I went JUCO too. So go ahead, tell them. So yeah, you was at Patterson.
Yeah, so I was at Patterson, and like I said, that a former Patterson player, Shakir Brown, he went to Angelina before me. He went to, like, he graduated from Patterson. He went to Angelina. He did his thing, and then he went on to James Madison University, Division I, from Baltimore. He's from Baltimore, just like me. They say, Gary, go here. Like, you feel me? It's been proven, like, if you go handle your business, it's been shown another kid from where you're from went to this same high school, walked these same halls, you know what I'm saying? Went to, mind you, the JUCO is in Texas. He went all the way, you know what I'm saying? This is my first time being away from home, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, I trust that institution gonna get you to where you need to go as long as I handle my business. You feel me? I gotta do my part.
Handle your part. And that was, thank you,
staying out of trouble, being on top of the grades early. Like, they telling me, like, you gotta have good grades. Like, ain't no, like, 9th grade year get sent out. Like, they telling me ahead of time, you gotta have your grades right. You know what I'm saying? And if you do what you're supposed to do for 2 years, like, you'll go D1. And I trusted those guys, and that's really what happened. Like, that's really what happened.
Yep, for sure. And like I tell everybody, JUCO is a great route if you really got a strong mind and you strong will, because it's not for everybody. Everybody don't make it out of JUCO.
It's not.
You feel me? And that leads into my next topic, man, because I went JUCO. I talked about my JUCO experience on the last 2 episodes, and I want to hear about your JUCO experience. So tell us about your JUCO experience. And when I say JUCO, I mean junior college for all my athletes out there. Tell us about that experience, man. Just the living arrangements, eating, you feel me, the basketball, just everything about JUCO, man. Tell us about yours.
So my JUCO experience, like I said, man, is like you said, JUCO not for everybody. So like I said, the living arrangement, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't D1 yet. The living arrangements, it was like two, it was like, you know what I'm saying? I had a roommate. It was like two and like, what, 2 players in each, like, little, like, you know,
Little dorm room.
Little dorm room. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. 2 players each dorm room. We had like, I guess 2 meals a day, and this was on a scholarship. I was fortunate enough to go to one of the. That's what I'm saying. They sent me in the doghouse. I ain't gonna lie. They sent me to like the top JUCO nation, like the top JUCO basketball conference in the nation. So it wasn't like I was just in some like, you know what I'm saying, like no disrespect to B Triple C or nothing, but like on some like, you know what I'm saying, just up the way like JUCO. It was like you know what I'm saying? I was in region 14, I believe. I think they say region 14 and region 5 is the best regions for junior college basketball for all the basketball players. So yeah, those was the best regions, and like we would do like East versus West challenges. Like we would play at Marcus Smart High School. Like we would just do like a lot of just different, you know what I'm saying? It was really like a basketball league. Like a lot of coaches would come to our games, and you know what I'm saying? So the JUCO experience was definitely lit. But and then like when the offers started pouring in for me, I had bigger offers than PV, but I like chose PV because I was thinking in my head, like a lot of times people be like going for like the biggest, you know what I'm saying, going for like the name, like the name will trick people and they'll like just commit there, like, but it's like if you commit there, you gotta think like you coming from a junior college. First of all colleges they want like freshmen, you know what I'm saying, and then like they're promising a freshman out of high school the same thing they promising you a sophomore already there. He's gonna want to play. So it's a lot of things that factor into that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you just about to be a junior college going to Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Unknown, like out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Not ready to recruit, and then you just about to start over 5-star recruits when they've been promising them the world. So it was like that's how I chose PV. Like that was like that basically sums up my JUCO experience. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of times I seen people on my teams in JUCO like mess up. I'm not gonna say no names, but like I seen them like, you know what I'm saying, like talented. I'm talking about 6'5", can do it all, like you know what I'm saying, and really mess up and like, you know what I'm saying, like could have did something with this hooping stuff and just, you know what I'm saying, not even with grades, like it could be stuff that we was like off the court, you know what I'm saying, just like little stuff that just came back to bite him, and then it's just like you kicked off the team or this and that, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying, all that just altering the path, and it's like, and that just bring it back to like you said, JUCO not for everybody.
Facts, man. In fact, I just want to touch on something you said about JUCO, because you went to a JUCO in Texas, where you had a scholarship, you feel me, and you was lucky enough, you feel me, for that to be paid for you guys to get meals.
Yeah, but they don't do that everywhere.
You feel me, and to have housing. You feel me. When I went to JUCO in California, and we didn't have no scholarships, and we didn't have no housing and no meals, man. We had to pay for our housing and pay for our meals and
be like that
pay
too.
for school. You feel me? So like I said, it's not for everybody. You feel me? I was working jobs trying to pay, you feel me, to trying to eat and trying to just have money to maintain and get back and forth. You feel me? So it's not for everybody, but I thank God for it, because it made me a man, and it made me grow up, and it made me who I am today. And it ultimately got me scholarships, you feel me, and paid for my school, you feel me. So JUCO, I tell everybody, if you a senior and you messed up, or if you a junior and you guys don't have no offers or no coaches that's interested in you, man, look at JUCO, look at prep school, you feel me, because I know plenty of people. I'm a testament, you're a testament. Plenty of people that went that route and still made it out and successful in what they doing right now. So definitely look at those routes, and don't be afraid to go JUCO. Don't be embarrassed. You feel me? So
don't be embarrassed. Like you can still make it.
Exactly.
Look at Jimmy Butler.
You feel me? Exactly. So you went JUCO. You started getting offers. You ultimately committed to PV. Just like me, I committed to PV. Like you said, you had bigger offers. I had bigger offers, but I ultimately chose that school because, like you said, just competing at that, it was still D1. You feel me? It was still a big school. It was when I took my visit, it was new facilities, great campus. You feel me? The culture. Visit. You feel me? So yeah, the visit was crazy. So I chose PV ultimately, and it was the best decision of my life, man. So we both ended up back at Prairie View. Talk to us about that HBCU life, man. Talk to us about it and talk to us about your experience there, man.
I mean, well, you know how it is, but I'm gonna actually talk about my visit to PV.
Okay, yeah, tell us about it.
I'm gonna start there. You feel me? You feel me? Because you gotta talk about the good stuff too. So my visit to PV, the visit to PV was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? How a visit should be. You know what I'm saying? Like the red carpet, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like make you feel like that's what I'm saying. I feel like an HBCU is just different than like, you know what I'm saying, if I went to like SFA or like Sam Houston, like it's just a different like the love, like, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like on my visit, it's crazy. Like on my visit, they take me to I think it was like homecoming or like,
bro, I ran into you on the visit.
That's what I was about to get into. Like on my visit, I'm just like, I'm just having a good time at the party. I'm just walking around. It's so many people. Like Prairie View, if everybody don't know, Prairie View A&M is one of the livest schools in the United States of America. Like
that's a fact.
This school, y'all, is crazy. Like the parties, the parties don't stop. I'm talking about it do not stop. It's a party here. It's a party next door. It's a party up the street. Like it do not stop. Kickbacks, pre-games, all that. So I'm on my visit. I'm just walking around. I walk into Lavelle. He got his shirt off. He just having a good time. I'm talking about, you know, college life. Like I see, bro. I'm like, bro, what are you doing here? He like, I play football here. I'm like, bro, I'm about to commit up here. Like that's exactly how I went. Like it was crazy. Like vibes was crazy. Nah, the vibes was crazy.
Yeah,
vibes was crazy, bro.
Facts. So you went on your visit, and for everybody who don't know what a visit is, man, you go on your official visit. Coaches pay for you to come out to the school. They fly you out. They drive you out to the school. You get, like he said, you get the red carpet. You feel me? Red carpet treatment. They're going to pay for your meals. They're going to pay for your housing on that weekend. You feel me? They're going to take you on the tours. They're going to introduce you to the head people and everybody on campus. They're going to let you go with the players after the games. And they're going to invite you to the games. They're going to let you go with the players after the games and see how they live life and see what they do after the games and see how the team bonds. So, man, official visit is the funnest time of the recruiting process. When you start taking them, you're going to enjoy it. Make sure you take everything, soak it in, and you really decide what school you want to go to, because that's really your future for the next 2 to 4 years. So definitely think about what visits you're going to take. Also take unofficial visits, because you can go on a visit whenever you want. You just call up the academic people or the athletic people and let them know you want to come on an unofficial visit. But yeah, so you take your visit, you commit to PV, you get to PV, man, and talk to us about, you know, winning the SWAC championship and playing basketball Division I in SWAC. Because I was at the games, man. It was live. Y'all was balling. So talk to all my hoopers out there. Talk to them about that.
So now I'm a junior. I'm at PV, and you know, it's all about Texas Southern and the SWAC as far as basketball. When I got there, you know what I'm saying, I had Trey Jefferson. You know what I'm saying, they had built a nice little, you know what I'm saying, they had won a couple championships. They had Trayvon Reed. Like they was building, you know what I'm saying, they built a reputation for being like the powerhouse in the SWAC. And that's when me and my boy D Jones, my man's Dennis, I gotta shout out Dennis. We had plans otherwise. Like on my visit, you know how Dennis is. On my visit, he like, bro, I'm not going for nothing on stop 6. That's what he say on stop 6.
Like, you know that's how Dennis talk.
It's a Texas thing. It's a Texas thing. He say, bro, he don't care about none of them trophies, none of that. He say, bro, we about to take over, like, and dominate, bro. So you feel me? In my junior year, I actually lead the SWAC in scoring. But we fall short, you know what I'm saying? We fall short in like the semifinals to Trey Jefferson and them. And they went on to win it, and they, you know what I'm saying, went on to the tournament, March Madness. That was my junior year. And then my senior year is just when it really got crazy at PV as far as like the media and like, you know what I'm saying, like everything as far as like the following and You know what I'm saying? Like the passing of the torch. Like we had went like 18-1 in conference, the best SWAC regular season record ever. Then we went on to dominate the SWAC tournament, like breezing through the tournament, like winning that trophy, big trophy at that. Then we went on to the conference March Madness. We took a private jet, like, you know what I'm saying? For HBCU PV, like this stuff that never been done. Like we on a private jet, just us, you know what I'm saying? Just living that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, that they don't want us to live, you know what I'm saying? And we really did that as a team. Like we really, shout out to the whole team. Like it wasn't just me, like it was the whole, you know what I'm saying, all 15 of us, the manager, the trainers, like that was the like collective unit. We was locked in, like, and them just some of the moments I never forget, bro. Like hopping off the plane to like signs, welcome PV, like they giving us candy and a red carpet, and they like got musical instruments, people playing a song, like this just for us. Ain't no other team hop, like this just for us. We walked into the hotel, like they know our names, and people want autographs. Like that's great. Like the moments you live for, you know what I'm saying? Like I never forget that, bro.
And look, and you having all those moments, and I had all those moments at a D1 AA school. You don't got to go to a Power 5 top school on paper to have those types of moments, man.
You don't.
I'm telling you, any school you go to is going to have a fan base. Any school you go to is going to have a following, man. If you do what you're supposed to, you're going to get those type of rewards. And I could vouch for you guys turning the program around and doing what hasn't been done in a while. Because when I got there, I was there before you, a semester before you. And my roommate was actually the best player on the team the year before, Tevin. You feel me? So I used to talk to him. You feel me? Shout out to Tev. I used to talk to him all the time when he come home from games, and he would tell me about it. And they would get right there every time, but they could not get over that hump with Texas Southern. They could not beat Texas Southern. So when you came in and when you and Dennis started, you know, turning the team around, and then number 23, I forgot his name, came in.
My man's DP. That's DP.
Yeah, DP, yeah. And all of them, you feel me? Y'all really was a team, and y'all really bonded. And watching those games, y'all used to blow teams out, and you feel me? And it was amazing.
We used to get after it, bro.
Yeah, y'all used to really get after it. I ain't gonna lie, and y'all, and it was a pleasure watching. And shout out to y'all for winning SWAC and bringing the trophy back and winning the ring, because it hasn't been done in a while, man. And you feel me? Talk to us about
I actually got my ring. Let me show my ring. Let me show my ring to the youngest, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, matter of fact, I need to get my ring because I want a ring in JUCO. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
grab that, man. We need to
it's not here. It's at my parents' house. I'm gonna try to get it for next episode.
Definitely, bro. We gotta show them that, bro. Like they can, like you said, man. You don't gotta go to Power 5 to get a ring.
You don't got to. You don't got to. Show them the ring, bro.
You can go anywhere and get you. You can go anywhere and get you one of these.
Look at that. Let me stop talking so they can see it for real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, really got it done, man. Really got it done, man. With Texas Southern on there, you know, we talk about getting over the hump, like. Oh, 17-1. I'm sorry.
Still the greatest record in SWAC basketball.
Triple whammy. We won both of the trophies. Like we did a full sweep.
Yep, that's hard. That's hard.
Full sweep, bro.
That's hard, bro. You could talk heavy, man. That's heavy talk right there. A lot of people don't win championships in their career. You feel me? So I got like 3 championships in my career. You got some championships, so man, that's shout out to both.
Tell them how hard it is to get it, though, bro.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard.
Tell them, bro. Like they don't understand.
It's hard. It take work. You feel me? And the hardest thing about it is it's not even about you. At the end of the day, it's about the whole team. Like
it's about everybody, bro.
You feel me? You need your team to win a championship. It's not about one person. You can be the best person ever on your team, but if your teammates aren't on the same page as you, it's not gonna happen.
It ain't gonna. It's not gonna happen. Think about it. We just seen some of the coldest people
but they just like your team gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? Like we was locked in mentally,
Y'all
like
was locked
physically,
in.
emotionally, like you know what I'm saying? We was really like walking the campus together, like we
Nah,
was
y'all
eating
was locked
together, like
in. Y'all
we
was
was
locked
locked
in, bro.
in. We
Like
was
y'all was
locked in,
locked in. I
bro.
could vouch for that. And the teams that I've been on that won championships, we was locked in. We
You
was
gotta
one.
be locked
You
in.
gotta be locked in to win a championship. So yeah, man. Shout out to y'all again for winning SWAC. So you win SWAC, you feel me? You graduate, you get your degree. Talk to us about going pro and what that process was like, and getting an agent and the whole process of being a pro athlete.
So that process was actually good because after the season, after the March Madness tournament, you know what I'm saying, we didn't won championships. I don't want MVP. So I had maybe about 50 agents hit me up. And that's good. It's good, but then it's like you can't just be looking at that and thinking like, oh, I'm the man, because like 20 of them probably janky. So if y'all do have agents hitting y'all up, you know what I'm saying, y'all start, you know what I'm saying, produce a buzz and agents start hitting y'all, gotta do your research, because a lot of these agents, they just, you know what I'm saying, they'll send you to Iraq and just to get the, like, for real, like they'll send you to Iraq just to get the commission off you. They really don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying, like if my agent said to me he wants me to go play in Iraq, I would laugh at him and say, do you want to get fired? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I would carry it. And I'm not telling you to do that if that's like your only, you know what I'm saying, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying, an agent is supposed to work for you, bro. And it's like you don't want no agent to be, you know what I'm saying, like that. I feel like that's just, you know what I'm saying, they bombing over, like anything can happen over there. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like would your family even want you going there? You know what I'm saying? Like forget
Your
basketball
agent,
or
your agent's supposed to have your best interests at heart, not supposed to just try to make money off you. You feel me? Your
you know what I'm
agent's supposed to,
saying?
yeah. So I feel what you're saying.
So, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I just, you know what I'm saying, consulted with my family, and then we just decided to go with 2 Points Agency. I'm represented by Mario Scotti. And yeah, he's been good to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, through the coronavirus and just working, you know what I'm saying? Like, an agent is, it's not like I don't pay like an agent, and you never pay an agent. If anybody ever wanted to know that, you don't pay an agent. An agent gets paid off of what you make. Like, as far as like your salary, like when a team pay you, like he'll get 5%, you know what I'm saying, of the salary, or whatever, agent commission fee, like a one-time payment. Like he don't, or like if he get you an endorsement deal, he would get 5% of the endorse. Like he don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. You gotta
You
find
don't
somebody you
pay
trust.
upfront, right?
Yeah, you gotta find somebody you trust, because it's like he don't have to do nothing. Like, it ain't like you're paying him to get you a job. You know what I'm saying? He's just your agent. Like,
Right. He
he's just
basically vouching for you.
basically, you know what I'm saying? So you would want to get an agent who at least has good connections. And that's why I said when them 50 agents hit me up, it wasn't just like, oh, I'm good, I could, you know what I'm saying, I got agents on deck. It was like, okay, 20 of them is janky. Okay, 10 of them, you know what I'm saying, they just starting out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta pick through, and you gotta find who you feel like you can trust. You know what I'm saying? Look at their client list. Like, it's a whole breakdown. You can't just, oh, let me sign with the first agent. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, it could be just trying to make money off you, or not have your best interest. You know what I'm saying? You want to like progress every year. Like, this is my second year being a pro, and I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, following like Malcolm Delaney footsteps, you know what I'm saying? Like Euro League, you know what I'm saying? Maybe play a couple years in the league, like however it playing out, but I'm trying to keep going up. And that's what you gotta look for in an agent, somebody that'll help you keep going up.
Facts, facts. And talk about transitioning to overseas, because that's a big jump going from USA to Europe and overseas. So talk about that transition.
Yeah, that's definitely a big jump, and it's a culture shock, because I did my first year in Sweden, and it's like, I'm from Baltimore, then I went to Texas. Like, I'm used to like litty, party, you know what I'm saying? Just being able to do what I want to do when I want to, and you know what I'm saying? Like, going to Burger King and order, like, just everything being normal, you know what I'm saying? Everything just regular. And that's when I got overseas, it was like I'm like an outsider again. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in a little shell, or like I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable. Like I'm walking, people staring at me. Like it's a little weird, you know what I'm saying? It's like you get homesick, like it's all type of stuff. Like I be going through stuff like my first weeks, every time I come overseas, my first weeks, I be like depressed and I just be like, man, I want to go home. Like on some like JUCO, like, you know, the first like week of like I just be like, man, I want to go home. Like I miss, you know what I'm saying, hanging with the guys or family and it just be like, but as far as on the court, see, like European game, like overseas, their game is like their skill. You know what I'm saying? They're not really like fast or like athletic jumping out the gym or like, you know what I'm saying? We got the edge. Americans, we got the edge on them. We're faster, we're more explosive. We, you know what I'm saying? Like our genetics, we're just built different. Like we're bigger, we're stronger, but they're more like what is it? Like drill, like cones, like you know what I'm
They
saying? Like
drill
they like
and fundamentally
they
sound.
fundamental, you know what I'm saying? They've been working out since like kids, you know what I'm saying? Like they just like spot up shooting, like just the like basic stuff of basketball, they just be on and like they try to like, you know what I'm saying? If they don't, and if they're not really like explosive or physical, they'll try to like, you know what I'm saying, be like real like hacker shackish, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just like the makeup for like the gap.
Okay. Okay. Got you. And that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I know you playing right now. Y'all season still going on right now, right?
Yeah, our season going on right now. We actually just won the like little mid season cup. So
Yeah, I
we about
seen
to
that.
yeah, and we about to get bonuses for that. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff like, you know, contract incentives and all that type of stuff. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Everything going good out here, you know, and playoffs about to start. Like we got like 2 weeks off. We get back early like February 24th, I believe. But yeah, I'm
Okay.
just, you know,
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. We proud of you over here, man. I always say that to everybody
appreciate
who
it,
make
bro.
it, man. We proud of you over here, and you from the county, and you played in the county. So anybody that make it out the county is good in my book and good in everybody else's book. So that's what's up, man.
For real.
So last couple things before we wrap it up, man. What recruiting advice do you have to athletes out there in high school um that's playing high school basketball and trying to get recruited and don't really have too much exposure? What advice can you give them?
Advice I would give them is stay patient. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta rush it, but don't be complacent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a dog eat dog world. Like at the end of the day, you gotta like, you know what I'm saying? You wanna, you know, take care of your family and you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make tough decisions. Like you said, teams don't, you feel me? All schools don't like when you transfer, but if you transfer in the better your situation, or you know what I'm saying, to put your future, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put your future first. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no like they say, it's nothing personal, you know what I'm saying? But you just gotta do what's best for you, you know what I'm saying? What your family think is best for you, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's all political. Like that coach just wanna win. You just want to, you know what I'm saying? That coach got an objective. Your teammate got an objective. You know what I'm saying? Like it can't be 5 MVPs. You know what I'm saying? But your teammate probably want to be the MVP, and he want to be the. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to do what's you. It's a doggy world, and you got to do what's best for you, man. That's my recruiting advice.
Got you. And as a basketball player, for somebody who's trying to be the best basketball player they can, what advice do you got for them?
I would say stay in the gym as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? I know times get hard. Everybody ain't got gym access because I be knowing how it be. I know exactly how it be. Everybody ain't got gym access. You know what I'm saying? But just stay in the gym as much as you can. Work out as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you can get tips or pointers like from you, me, like anytime you can get help from anybody, use it. Why not use help? You feel me? Especially if it's genuine, you know what I'm saying, no hate. And if it's genuine, like if it's real live genuine, like this is to help you, like I want nothing out of it, you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying, you can run with it. But if it's not, you feel me, just, you know, you got to go the other way from that. But that's my advice.
For sure, man. And I tell people that too, man. You gotta work every single day. You gotta stay in the gym, stay on the field, keep grinding. You gotta do the things that everybody else not doing to be the best person that you want to be and the best student athlete that you want to be. So, man, I appreciate that. And then before we get out of here, I gotta have my section. What's ham? It's 5 quick questions, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Right, so the first one, man, who your favorite basketball player?
Favorite basketball player, I'm gonna go James Harden.
And why?
Cause he a lefty just like me, and we just so hard to guard. Like, I don't know, but I guess because everybody's so used to guarding right-handed people their whole lives, but we just like we so unorthodox and unique, and we just, you know what I'm saying? We so dominant left. It's like you don't know what to do with it. So that's definitely my favorite player.
For sure. And anybody out here that's watching that really know me, they know that I like James Harden. That's been my favorite player since he played with the Thunder. He was a 6-man, so I always like James Harden. So yeah, my next question, man. One thing that's better overseas than it is in the U.S.
I'm gonna say KFC.
Okay, KFC better.
KFC out here hitting like they got like I don't know. It's weird. Like overseas, like back home, I would rather get Popeyes than KFC. But here, like they KFC on like a whole nother level. Like they KFC is like McDonald's out here. Like
okay,
yeah,
got you. And third question, man, who's your GOATs for basketball and football? Who the greatest of all time?
I hope people don't get mad at me, but my GOATs in basketball is Michael Jordan and LeBron James. I'm gonna just put them both.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put them both. You feel me? Because don't get me wrong, MJ is the GOAT, but it's like LeBron, like that's he in my generation. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 24, like I wasn't in the 80s and not like I was born 96. So like
me too.
I mean, I see videos of Jordan. I know, don't get me wrong, I know this man was great. Like he was that, like we could see it with our own eyes, like he was like poetry in motion. But LeBron, like we actually seeing this like he got in the league 2003, like we actually old enough to watch it. Like we seen this man like progress to this like level he at now. He 37, 36, still doing it at the best. Like he the best in the league. Like he can literally do whatever he want. Like you feel me? Like Jordan wasn't doing like you know what I'm saying. That's just fact. Jordan wasn't doing it at that time. Like he was with the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? Like getting barely getting 20s and you know what I'm saying. He had 40-point games or whatever. But like Brian can literally go get 40 every night. If he dunking like he's still like. But that's another thing. Take care of your body. Like gotta take care of your body. Got to.
Facts. You gotta take care of your body, man. You see that? That's the only reason LeBron playing, and he's an alien. But that's the only reason LeBron playing.
He spent millions of dollars on his body, like
every year. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's dedication.
All right. So this question might cause some controversy, but hopefully nobody take it. Nobody get offended. You feel me? Who's the best hooper to come out of Baltimore or just out of Maryland? Period.
Are we considering Melo as New York or Baltimore?
I mean, he from Baltimore, but you feel me? You got it. Yeah, he Baltimore, bro.
But you know how people be New York be trying to take him from us a lot of
they do.
You know what I'm saying? So, but since he like 50-50, I'm gonna say Carmelo and I'm gonna say Rudy.
Okay.
I gotta go with the big dogs. Like shout out to our youngins, but Rudy Gay and Melo. Those are the ones.
Got you. And the last question, man, who should I get on in the show that I don't got on here? And if you know him, you gotta get him on here.
Let me see. Who should you get on the show?
It could be basketball, football, coaches. It could be anybody.
I think you should get I'm gonna throw a couple names out there. I think you should try to get Coach Head on here. Talk about them, you know what I'm saying? Talk about his playing days and how they was different from when he was coaching us, you know what I'm saying? Like I would love to hear that. And then you can definitely get like Kamal. It's crazy. I was just on FaceTime with bro, like, cause he overseas too. So me and him be chopping up, talking all the time. He actually in Sweden where I was at last year. So
he'll definitely, you know, chop it up with you and
for sure, yeah.
Talk to the youngest, and you know what I'm saying, give them some game, you know.
Definitely.
And then last I'm gonna say might gotta go kill. Might gotta get killed on here.
I gotta try. I could try.
You feel me? Cause you know,
me?
like the social media era, and they know who he is. Ball is life. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? Cause sometimes they be wanting to hear it from, you know what I'm saying? You know, somebody like they don't be thinking we be knowing, so they be wanting to hear it from somebody who, you know what I'm saying, got the clout or the hype. So
right. Man, the people I done played with, I can get them on here or that I done been mentored by, or just that was older than me, like Charles Tapper, and you feel me, Cyrus,
like you gotta get all of them on there, bro.
Julian, like you feel me. I could get names on here, but it's gonna take a minute to get them. I'm gonna have to grow, you feel me. But it's cool. I'm gonna get them on here. I want to get as many people on here as possible.
For sure.
So, man, I appreciate you coming on here, man. I appreciate you, brother for life. You feel me? Tell them where they can find you at.
Y'all can find me on all social medias at GSlime410. Right now I'm in Kosovo, but I will be back around Mayish. Birthday is in May 25th. So this summer, just be on the lookout. I'm definitely gonna do a big, you know what I'm saying? All the shindigs, and you know what I'm saying? We can tap in. Y'all can follow me, y'all can hit me up, whatever. We can tap in.
For sure, man. And I appreciate you getting on my podcast, man. I'm Coach Vel, the voice of the recruiting process. As always, you know you can find me, man. If you want any help, free courses, or my book, man, go to crossandcrown.podia.com and you can download it, man, on your phone, on your laptop, on your computer, and it's going to help you with the recruiting process. Also, follow me on IG at Cross and Crown Consulting, at Grind Over Guilt Training, at _next level. And that's a wrap, man. Stay tuned to the next episode.